All right, what's going on, everybody? So, so I started looking at Twitter for content to post about because you know that Twitter is like the ultimate source to turn to for content nowadays. And on my search, I noticed that there was a lot of talk about Wolverine, and more specifically about the talk of Hugh Jackman potentially uh, potentially re-portraying his role as Wolverine in the MCU. And of course, I ran into a bunch of people who were upset that or who were upset about something, because what are people not upset about nowadays? But today, they're upset about people, or they're upset about people referring to Daphne Keen's portrayal of Laura. And for those of you who don't know who Daphne Keen is, she is the girl mutant from the movie Logan. And anyways, in the movie, she goes by uh, by the name of Vol. Anyways, in the movie and in the comics, she goes by the name of Valora. But in the comics, her she was also given the name X-23 because she was part of the Weapon X program. And naturally, people are upset that others refer to Laura as X-23 because that was the name used to dehumanize her, like because she wasn't, or she was like less than human. And for those of you who are unaware of the X-Men universe, the humans in the humans in that universe do view mutants as less than human. And also, Laura, at least in the movie Logan, she came from a batch of mutants that were not born naturally. Rather, they were created in a lab and they broke out. So, X-23 was the name that was given to Laura because, because she was apparently less than human, and people are upset that she's apparently less than human. So let's take a look at some of these tweets. All right, here's a tweet about Hugh Jackman. Everyone's pissed about X-23 being called Wolverine. Big whoop. Let's talk about characters that actually can't be called Wolverine. And we got a photo of this wolf-looking thing. If any of you recognize this, please let me know. All right, so here's a comic of Logan, who is right here up top, and this is Laura. For those of you who don't know, Logan's the original X. Yeah, like he was the first one in the Weapon X program, as far as I know, and Logan or and Laura was the third. For those of you who don't know, Logan was the first one in the Weapon X program. Meanwhile, Laura was the 23rd version. Was the 23rd one in the Weapon X program. So my question to these people that are all up in arms about this is, what do they say about the Frankenstein and Logan Wolverine thing that's called X-24 in the movie Logan? Are they gonna call him? Are they gonna say that's dehumanizing? I mean, in the movie Logan, you can quite literally see pieces, parts of him lying around in the laboratory scene before he is officially unveiled. Oh, spoiler alert! Nobody can play Logan's Wolverine as well as Hugh Jackman. So instead of retelling his story, the MCU should adapt Laura's X-23 Wolverine. Okay, I can make sense of this one. I can definitely agree with that. All right, so maybe people aren't quite as pissed off about it as my initial sweep, but then again, I guess this is Twitter probably realized I was doing a video and decided to swap some of the tweets out. Please excuse my cough, if you can hear it. Wolverine appreciation. All right, so that's supposed to be Laura, and and there's Logan. That's kind of funny. They kind of need to do a prequel with Wolverine and Namor during World War II. Prequels are kind of dumb. Alright, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. And if you enjoyed it, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, subscribe to my Patreon, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye.